I am Bishop Joe Achibong. I'm coming into your space once again this moment to talk on the power of attitude. You will agree with me that attitude determines how we deal with issues like emotions, our mental issues, physical and spiritual development. And therefore, our attitude will play a major role in how things happen around us. So today, I want you to pay attention to me because I'm going to take you through some process, some things that is going to help you to check yourself, to see if you are really in line with the way you're supposed to, operate when it comes with dealing with other people. Our attitude plays a major role in how we deal with people, other people around us. Because if you have an attitude that is going to, disturb other people, you will not be able to go too far in whatever your dealings is with them. So today, I'm going to share with you on the two kinds of attitude which you will know under this power of attitude, because these two attitudes are very important in our life. It makes people, relate with you well or otherwise. When you see that people are not relating with you well, that means there's something wrong. There's something you need to work on in your attitude. Because whereby people are not relating with you well, then you have issues that you need to work on. Your attitude needs to be worked on properly. A research was done some time ago. Stanford Research Institute says that the money you make in every endeavor is determined 12.5% by knowledge, 12.5% by knowledge, and 87.5% by your ability to deal with other people. The ability to deal with people. And so this is very important that you understand this. When your ability to deal with other people is not properly handled, you would have lost 87.5% of the dealings of or your transaction or the things you would have gotten. So it says 12.5% only is by knowledge. And so if your attitude is such that you cannot be accepted, then you need to check. You need to do an attitude check to see if your life is really what it's supposed to be. So it's important that you take note of this. Number one, attitude is positive attitude. For you to be able to maintain a positive attitude, you must take the issue of dealing with people very important, and make sure you work with people with knowledge. You don't work with people the way you feel. Work with people in a way that you will not step on their toes. Try as much as possible to maintain good attitude towards people so that you will not hurt people and you will not cause people to move away from you. So a positive attitude is vital for your success in life. Don't try to do things that will make people to move away from you. So you need to maintain a positive attitude towards whatever you are doing in life, whether it's business, whether it's relationship, whether is anything you go into, try as much as possible to maintain a positive attitude. And when you maintain that positive attitude, you will get it right. Talking about the positive attitude, you must be able to have a positive attitude towards people. You must not live a life where people will try to avoid you. It's important that you look into your attitude, the way you relate with people, because the way you relate with people will determine the essence or how far you can go, because what you are looking for is in another man's hand. That thing you really want desperately is in another person's control. So for you to get it out, you must keep a positive attitude for you to get it out. So it's important. So number 2 is negative attitude. Negative attitude. People put up negative attitude. They get offended easily. They get provoked easily. They feel bad easily. They're upset easily. They relate with people recklessly. They don't care what their relationship with other people is like, and they feel that they can just do without people. Such people don't go far. If you have a negative attitude, you cannot go very far. You will not be able to access some of the things that you're supposed to use in your life for the next level, because there's tendency that you are not going to be able to have your way with some people because of the negative attitude that you have. Check yourself and ask yourself a question. Am I operating a negative attitude, or am I under a positive attitude? One of the things you need to do for you to know whether you are operating a negative attitude is to check the way you deal with people. How do you deal with people? How do you talk to people? How do you respond to people? People will naturally come into your space to provoke you. How do you handle provocation? It will show if you're somebody who has a negative attitude. The way you handle provocation, you will respond with fire. You will respond even worse than what they did to you. So it is important that you take note of this and work yourself towards living a positive lifestyle, towards having a positive attitude, so that you can achieve the great things that you need to achieve. Like I said at the beginning, that the Stanford Research Institute did a research, and they came up with a report that 12.5% of what we do is by knowledge, and 87.5% is by our ability to relate with other people. So if you are not getting along, if things are not going well with you, check the way you relate with other people. Check the way you work with other people. Check your response with other people, how you relate. Because if you do that, you will discover that you will be on the pathway of developing a positive attitude that will lead you to a very successful lifestyle. I want to leave you with these few words, and I know that you are going to develop a positive attitude that will help you. God bless you. I remain Bishop Joe Archibald.